Hello everyone, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for RS3. Now this week we see the Croesus front, which is the new RS boss, and this is for the Elder God Wars dungeon. And this is the first one ever, but this is a skilling boss. Now I'll give you a quick little rundown of what to expect from this boss. So you will have different skilling nodes you have to go to. He doesn't do damage to your life points, but he does drain your skills. And to do this, you will need at least 80 woodcutting, mining and fishing, and hunter. It is a good idea to have construction as well, but ideally you're going to want to have at least 92. If I remember seeing somewhere in here, the starting one is at 80, the nodes, but the better nodes, you need at least 88, sorry. So you need at least level 88 in those respective skills, not 80. And then the higher nodes are at 92. But it says here they do recommend you have at least 80 in woodcutting, mining, fishing, hunter, and construction. So you need to have at least 88 in at least one of those, and then try to have at least 80 in the rest. But this is a group mass boss. This is a skilling boss. And as you're going about this fight, you will want to make sure you beat down the fungus essentially. And rebuild the statues, which will do a permanent delay on the fungus growing. Well, actually, I think it permanently halts the regrowth when you rebuild the statues, and then you can get in to fight the core. So ideally you want to get in and fight the core. Like I said, he does not actually damage you hit points wise, but he does do a skill debuff. So this is a great time to, bring out your super restores if you have them. Anything that can actually restore your skills, that is what your goal is going to be. So this boss will not be giving combat XP. That is something to actually keep in mind. There is a ton of rewards for this one though. You have the Crypt Bloom armor, which at 2 pieces, this is a tier 90 magic tank armor set. So at 2 pieces, incoming magic damage is reduced by 12%, and melee is reduced by 8%. 3 pieces, incoming magic damage is reduced a further 6%, so 18%. And melee is reduced a further 4%, so 12%, and these bonuses are doubled if you use a primary spell of Earth. So you're looking at a 36% and a 24% reduction if you use Earth magic as well. And 4%, every time you take damage, you have a 6% chance to infect your target with Croesus death spores, which will increase the damage they take from behind by 10%. So this is perfect for bossing, especially like raiding. If you're a tanky mage, you can be doing that, and every single time you take damage, those people who are fighting the raid boss from behind might be able to do 10% more damage with you doing that. And then with all 5 pieces equipped, you get all of the above, plus when you fall below 20% HP, you'll gain a fungal shield, which scales with your armor rating and defense level for 15 seconds. And the shield has a 120-second cooldown, so 2-minute cooldown. There's skilling offhands. First up is Taga's Core Hammer, which is a level 80 mining offhand, which gives you plus 10% critical strike chance, and if you equip it, you have a plus 35 critical strike damage when you use it like that. And then we have the Sanya's Fear Torch, is a level 80 woodcutting offhand that gives you 6% chance when wooding cutting, and a 20% chance to get an extra log. So that's actually pretty good when you think about it overall. And when it's equipped, you'll have a chance to get these Splintering Arrow tips. And the same thing goes for the hammer if you are at the boss. This is only for the boss, so with this hammer, you can get the Death Spore arrow tips. But otherwise, there is the Splintering Arrow tips, which we will get into the arrows here shortly. Right now, actually. The Splintering Arrows cause an attack used within 4.2 seconds after grading Dazing Shot to apply puncture stacks. Of course, you need to have unlock the greater Dazing Shot from Shattered Worlds in order to use that. The maximum number of puncturing stacks will be increased to 13 while using Splintering Arrows. So, I have a feeling this will actually work if you use a bow such as, like, let's say the Tuned Crystal Bow, or one of those kind of bows that does not actually require ammunition. You might be able to just keep using and actually not be firing those, and that could actually be very, very deadly. The Death Spore arrows, your critical chance is increased by 3%. When you crit, you'll gain a stack of Festering Spores. At 5 stacks, you'll gain a buff which makes your next ranged ability that normally costs adrenaline free. If you cast it within 9 seconds, this effect has 60-second cooldown, but each time you crit while using the Death Spore's arrows, this cooldown is reduced by 1.8 seconds. So if you have a highly accurate bow, and again, if it doesn't use ammo, this would be a very lethal combo, if that works. I'm not saying it does, but if it works. Then we have the Seed Bag, which holds up to 40 different types of seeds. So this isn't necessarily 40 seeds per stack. This is 40 different types of seeds to their usual maximum stack. So that's a pretty hefty bank saver right there. And then we have the Grasping Rune Pouch. So this upgrades your regular rune pouch to the Grasping Rune Pouch, which holds up to 4 different runes and gives you a +4 to prayer bonus. And you'll also have a 25% chance not to use runes when using combat spells. Then we have the Scriptures of Bic, which the special ability is Nature's Veil. When using non-combat skills, you will occasionally reveal a Catalyst of Alteration, which can be interacted for rewards. Upon gaining rewards, receive a 5% XP boost for 1 minute. So another very good item. And that is just the Croesus front. We also have the Game Pass with the Ultimate, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So this is actually pretty big news. So they teamed up with Xbox to bring a host of goodies to RuneScape of Experience. So get the most out of Gielinor with the Skilling and Currency Pack featuring currency, XP boosters, and more. And how to claim is from 1800 BST on September 28th. Visit the Xbox Game Pass Perks website or app through PC, Xbox, or iOS. Find RuneScape and follow the link and go to runescape.com redemption page. Click Redeem Now and the perk is yours. What this gets you is 5 Advanced Pulse Cores, 5 Cinder Cores, 3 Portable Skill Packs, 3 Large Protean Packs, 35 Treasure Hunter Keys, 200 Rune Coins, and a Green Imp Pet. This is available until November 28th. And there is going to be some Treasure Hunter changes. I'll go over that at the very end here, just so you guys are aware. This is actually pretty big news here too, but I'll take care of that after the patch notes for those who are actually interested in Treasure Hunter. I know there's quite a few people who avoid it like the plague. There's also one special day that is coming up. So celebrate one special day with RuneScape, and they're delighted to be part of this. You can actually grab your thing, or your pack, on October 4th. The bundle, it'll cost 250 rune coins. So the one special day bundle contains the Felix outfit, one special costume, Felix retexture snowy short hair, 5 aura refresh, 5 life refresh, 5 Slayer VIP tokens, and a box of clue scrolls, untradeable. And they fixed that. That should have been untradeable to begin with. Note, Iron Man accounts will only receive the Felix outfit and retexture. I do agree with that. For those who were unaware with the Steel Series thing that there was going on, Iron Man accounts actually weren't able to claim those for some reason. And I understand there was, you know, the rune coins and stuff like that, and the treasure hunter keys with it. That's fine, but there was plenty of Iron Man accounts that wanted that cosmetic armor set, so I'm glad to see they fixed that. And don't forget that the merch store update is here. So this is the RuneScape, the first 20 years. You can get that out, coming to all bookstores on October 12th. But there's a ton of other stuff, including a RuneScape Xmas jumper that is available for pre-order. There is like a bunch of different stuff, like the 20th anniversary pin. There is the release of the Dragon Slayer on September 23rd of 01, which you see here right there is Elberg, and I'm kind of not having his head, but it's over here. But then there's also the Dragon Christmas sweater, a whole bunch of stuff, so do check it out. They are offering a 10% off on all early bird orders until midnight on October 3rd, so place your order ASAP. And it says stock at their UK warehouse is expected to start shipping by November 15th, so do keep that in mind. Gets patch. Well, we don't have many patch notes this week, guys. So the Glacier front, the fixes are that they resolved an issue that was causing Sentiston section of the Slayer log collection to be incorrectly marked as complete for some users. Fix a related issue with unlocking the wing adornment. The last unlock would not log the Archglacier boss as completed. A player in hard mode joining another player's normal mode instance will now benefit from the safe death. Fixed an issue with the Archglacier hard mode toggle being affected by other bosses. Other improvements are they added a link to Treasure Hunter from the marketplace, improvements to mouse interaction precision, and fixes are that they remove the checks from the Steel Series armor drop. The Cinderbane gloves now correctly apply their poison effect. Feathers of Maha are no longer destroyed on player death. Fix an issue where the mobile client wouldn't save the non-English language on first install. Fix an issue where inventory icons would sometimes not appear on Intel HD GPUs while running the client compatibility mode. There's actually a live stream coming up tomorrow. That's actually it, sorry, that's it for patch notes. There's a live stream tomorrow at 1600 game time. The Croesus front, so they're going to be actually playing it and showing us what they can do. And as far as community goes, we have the Rune Tube by, I believe it's Gawky? Yep, Gawky. The Graveyard of Sentiston. So this is a musical ambience piece. I believe that they actually made themselves. So do check it out. It's probably absolutely fantastic. And then the awesome art, we have a Presleak here. Actually see I see these before they come on here. I love it. But do check out Presleak's. Just goes by Prezes for here for some reason, but Presleak. Do check out their skits. It's very, very fun. And then we have the Pink Skirts event, which is the Skill and Chill, which is hosted by Mod Clicker and the Little Tuzzies clan. This is on Monday today at 2300 to 2359 World 85 at the Berthor Bank. Then we have the Archglacier by Pippi Spot and Boss Guild, Saturday, October 2nd at 2000 to 2100 World 88. Location is at the Glacier front. Then we have some Scaper screenshots. One looking up into the Elven City here from a distance by DC1B. Then we have one of the, I believe this is right by the Ooglug area. Sorry, I couldn't think of it there for a little bit. That is by Black Eagle. It looks like they're having a little bit of fun there with the divination. Or the duck event, one of the two. But that is by Black Eagle 01. And then we got a nice little grand exchange party by Kane. And the community shout out goes to, with the arrival of the first skilling boss, they want to shout out to Discord Portables FC. This is the place to find and share portable skilling stations, so do check that out. Now we're going to head over to the Treasure Hunter changes, which a lot of people are going to be happy about this. They are, and I'm sure some people have actually heard that there's going to be a lot of changes coming into place. Some of them actually already taken place in OSRS with the removal of the duel arena, but there's potentially that's going to happen here too with RS3, but I haven't seen any confirmations on that yet. So the new things is about the probability disclosures. So they are going to be adding probabilities to each category. This is the before and this is the after. So you kind of get the idea of, the probability of getting these. The Hearts of Ice are discontinued. So those who have had the Hearts of Ice before, I believe it is a 1 oddment for every 5 hearts that you had. So do keep that in mind. That is going to be how that is handled now. If you have a Heart Freezer amulet containing unredeemed Hearts of Ice, it will be drained, added to the conversions total, and then unlock the cosmetic version of the amulet and will be available from Diango. The same applies to the Legacy of Hall objects, so there is that. The changes to the prizes now. This is where it gets more interesting. So, the following prizes will be removed from Treasure Hunter. Skilling outfits, normal and elite. They are going to be if they're not already in the game, they are going to be put into the game in some form or fashion. I think they're all currently in though. Slayer Mask, these will be, these will instead be available through Shattered Worlds Play. So if you don't have them, that's how you're going to be able to have to get them now. Wicked Hood tokens are now available in RuneSpan's shop for 1.5k points each. 200 million coins. This has been replaced by a 50 mil coin prize, so this is a dramatic drop. But thanks to the new balancing, players will be sure to net more coins in total than previous. So it's going to be down, but it's going to be more common than it used to be. Brilliant Alchemist fragments. Fragments that were otherwise laying around have converted to 250 fragment oddments each. And all cosmetic items except those applicable to the current promotion. So only the current promotion items are going to be in there. So that's something to keep in mind. Note that the cosmetic items from non-active promos that are part of a set will be listed in the oddment store in the bundles that are discontinued for each owned component, similar to the Felix the Cat outfits. In contrast, the following prizes will be added: Giant Stars and Giant Lamps, so promotional versions, of course, will actually take place as well. The Huge Coin Pouch, which is a new, values changed according to total level. Portable Packs, which is assorted sizes. So they've also given all lamps and stars a bit of a graphical makeover too. The balancing is the old... For the common was 20, and now new is 25, so 25%. Fairly common was 50, now it is 60, so 20%. Uncommon was 100, now it is 120, so 20%. Rare was 250. This is converts, so this is for the oddments. I should clarify that. Rare was 250, is now 300, so 20% increase. And very rare was 750. Is now 850, so 13% increase. While the new XP curve now scales to 120, the section from 100 to 120 will only impact those skills which reach 120. So, if a skill doesn't actually go to 120, it will not see that curve in XP like those skills. So you'll actually start seeing a fluctuation with the XP. So keep that in mind as you're going about your lamps. But that is actually it though for this week, guys. Big changes to Treasure Hunter. There's probably more changes overall for a lot of games of chance type stuff in RuneScape, and I think there probably is going to be more coming to this one too. But that'll do it for today's video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.